Alright folks, and welcome to the channel, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Otto audio amp sim. So let's check this out. So this is the Otto audio amp sim. Now, what is it called? Is it called the 11s? Is it called all the 11s? Is it called the 11th? The 1111? I've basically called it the Spinal Tap. And those of you of a certain age will get that reference. So yeah, I've heard quite a lot of hype about this amp sim or amp sim suite, because it's not just based off one amp sim. There's quite a few actually built into this. This is a setting I've just made up myself. And this one's for the 7 strings, or for this one in particular. We'll sort of have a little walk through the amp as we're going along. I will say now, this might be quite a long video because there is quite a lot to go through on this amp sim. So, to start off with, you've got your basic controls there: preamp gain, your 3-band EQ, master volume, presence and depth. Now, to this side of the controls, you can have different impedance curves. I've not really messed about with those much. I've just sort of left it at 1, but they do give you different sounds. And then if you click this little symbol at the other side, that brings up your cabinets. For this setting, I've got it on cabinet 16. There's 22 cabs to choose from altogether. So number 1, all the way through to number 22. And quite a few in between. Let's have a look. All of them look a couple more. Number 10. Number 14. I'm just picking random ones here. Put that back onto number 16. Down at the bottom here, you've got a whole bunch of presets, and I mean a whole bunch. The artist presets, there's none in there at the minute. They're coming soon. And yes, there's a whole bunch of presets, and you can save your own in there as well, and you can make your own banks up. And then there's all different sort of styles of amps in there as well. We'll go through a couple of those. And input and outputs. And then you can have it either mono, or if you've got your track set up after you've recorded your takes, if you put your track into stereo, it does give it an extra bit of oomph. I have tried this out and it does work. And then there's your oversampling, and then you've got these punch and power amps. So if you switch the power amp off, you're just working with the preamp. So if you just wanted to use this preamp with a different power amp, you can switch that power amp off and then say load a different amp sim up. There's a few different power amp sims out there. You can do a couple that are free. And then this punch, to me, that acts like a booster, if you will, sort of almost like an overdrive clean boost. And then with it back on. And then if you click onto the sort of top area of the amp where the grill would be, where you can see the valves. They're not tubes, the valves. That brings you to the back of the amp, and you've got a whole bunch of options on here. So on the back, there's your cabs, and it switches both cabs at the same time, and you can have different resonances on each cab, which I have on this one. Oh, beautiful. And then this is where you can bypass the cabs and put your own IR loader in and load third-party IRs. Amplitude. Sort of, if you will, sort of like a power soak. And then you've got 4 different options here. So you bias, sag, feedback, and snarl. Sort of the bias and the sag of the valves themselves. Different sort of feedback. And then if you want to bring some more snarl into it. Got it about quarter of the way up, and that's pretty aggressive as it is. Power tubes, power valves, you've got different options. I mean, I've got it on the 6L6s, but you can have EL34s. And KT88s. I'm not really hearing that much difference. There's a little bit of difference, but not a great deal. Then you've got this punish button here. Which gives it another bit of a gain stage, if you will. And it's got an inbuilt gate. And you've got this mod in here as well, which which adds another sort of little bit of a gain stage, if you will. And then to get back to the front of the amp, you just click the grill again. Now, I think it'd have been fun to be able to switch speakers out there, but so we'll have a look at a few of these different presets. So you've got these amp matchers, and as you can see, you've got a good idea of what these are based on. This is the 50. As you change the presets, these sort of different. These are the sort of different amps, and yeah, it's a 5150. Sorry, gone to 1992, which is when the sort of 5150s sort of came out. This is a boosted Mars. So, yeah, that's got that sort of martially sound to it. And brick gain. So yeah, that's another sort of martially type sound, sort of martially low gain, bit of a clean. let's have a look. We'll go through a couple more of these. This one I would say is based off a Mazer Mark II. This is the solo, so I'm presuming this is going to be based on Soldano. Yeah. Like I said, there's no point going through the artist presets because there's none there. And there's presets for bass in here. I'm not going to bass plugged in, but go on. To be honest with you, I've not really tried the bass presets out. I've not tried it with the bass yet. Some baritone ones. Oh, the Slug. That is quite noisy, so yeah, you definitely do need to put some gate in there. Yeah, I like that's quite a sludgy, sort of doomy one. I like me doom. Some healthy lows. Yeah, I like that one. And some others, because otherwise this is going to be that. Some HM2 action. Oh, yes, we like that one. Some heavier M2. Yeah, to me that's, yeah, it's still got that HM2 sound to it, but yeah, a bit more of a fuller, more modern sound to it. And then you've got all sorts of different ones in the Otto ones. So you've got three lots of them. So we'll have a quick look at a couple of these. This is the 11, there's the Spinal Tap. I'm just picking these at random. So this is in the Otto 3, this is the solo. And let's have a look. Oh, none heavier. Cool. And then here's mine. So, there you've heard some examples of the Otto audio amp sim. But let's see what it sounds like in the mix. So there you go, folks. That was the Otto Audio amp sim. What do I think about this thing? Does it get the wizard seal of approval, or does it get the finger of doom? Well, for me, it gets a wizard seal of approval. I've got to admit, I'm really loving this. Put it this way, I've got it on because you can get this on a 14-day free trial. After a couple of days, might not have even been a couple of days, I just bought it. I loved it that much, and I used it on the last single I put out, Fear the Agenda. So I'll leave a link up here if you've not heard that single, if you've not seen the video for that. And yeah, you've heard it in a full mix in this video. That's just another mix that you can go and hear it in. Does it live up to the hype that everybody's giving it? Well, for me, I would say it's not far off. Like I say, it's all down to personal preference. I mean, some people like are sort of totally in love with the neural DSP stuff. Some with an Embreedy, some with the audio assaults. Some like bits and bobs out of each of those companies. I'm one of them. I like some from Neural, some from Nembrini. As you know, I'm a big fan of the audio soul stuff. Once I've got the sound dialed in for the Fear the Agenda, which took me literally 5 minutes, I got the sound I wanted. At the minute, and I have tested this out this morning, you can still get it at half price. Now, full price, it's sort of comparable to the sort of more premium prices for certain other companies out there. Is there anything I would change on this? Yeah, there's a couple of little things, and these are just niggly little personal preferences, just mainly down to the IRs, really. I mean, the stock IRs that come with it, I think there's some bloody good ones in there. Some are not to my personal taste, but that's just personal preference. Others will love the ones that I don't like. But that's why they give you a few different ones to try out. But it would be nice to have actually been able to load up third-party IRs within the program itself. But yeah, you can just switch the inbuilt IR loader off and bring up another IR loader, pulls, true cabs, need IR, etc., etc. There's a plethora of IR loaders out there. And also, it would have been nice to say, if you were like some of the other companies have got the sort of 3D way.
The 3D cap.
Things where you can, it's not getting any better, folks. Where you can move the mics about. But apart from that, I think it sounds bloody good. I've not used I did forget to mention, I've not used a booster in front because it doesn't need it. You don't need it. You've got that punch in there. Although Otto Audio, I've got a Tube Screamer style plugin on the website that is free. At the minute on the website, it's just for Mac, but there is a Windows version coming very soon. Let me know what you guys think down in those comments. I'll leave a link to the Otto Audio website in the description. And if you want to grab yourself some Evil Wizard merch, there's a link to the merch store down in the description. But that's all from me, folks.
And we'll catch you in the next one.
Right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can follow me on social media and you can get my music online. And if you want to support the channel, there's Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal links. They're all down in the description. Click up here to subscribe and click the link down there for videos that you may not have seen. Keep it loud and keep it heavy.